Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Type back in the video today, and today we're going to be going over what the Houston Rockets depth chart looks like after signing Reggie Bullock today, this morning. The crack of dawn, actually. It was right before 7 a.m. The Houston Rockets signed Reggie Bullock, who on Saturday agreed to a contract buyout with the San Antonio Spurs, and actually, since July, which has been 3 months, Reggie has managed to be a part of all three Texas teams, now joining the Houston Rockets, and is going to be a significant part to this Rockets rotation, playing for the Dallas Mavericks over the last 2 seasons. I think averaging eight something points per game with Dallas, and is a great 3-point shooter, good defensive player as well. And then also, he was traded to San Antonio the middle of July, when Grant Williams from the Boston Celtics was signed a deal with the Dallas Mavericks, which was a sign and trade. You saw, I think, a couple second round picks get traded to the Celtics, and you saw Reggie Bullock, and I believe somebody else, to the San Antonio Spurs. So the San Antonio Spurs got Reggie Bullock. They didn't really want him. The Celtics and the Mavericks just needed the Spurs help in a a 3-team sign and trade, and they knew that he could be on a team that's better and is contending for more. I know the Rockets are not a contending team; they're not a championship contending team, but they're a lot more contending than the Spurs are, in my opinion. I think the Rockets, from the mentality you've heard from media day and training camp, this team intends to try to make it to the playoffs. They try to be a team to fight to make it into the play-in, and then fight to make it into the playoffs, and I think they will do it. So, and I think that's way better than what the San Antonio Spurs are going to be. So, and I think Reggie Bullock's going to help this team be better than they would be already. Reggie Bullock's going to be that backup shooting guard for the Houston Rockets, and that's basically the Kevin Porter Jr. replacement. I know Kevin Porter Jr. had a great year last year. But he was good on the court. He was bad off the court as a teammate, and a little bit on the court as well. And he took stupid shots as well. Didn't shoot great from three all the time. I believe Reggie Bullock is a better player than Kevin Porter Jr. You can hate on me, but I believe that he is a better player, way better player than Kevin Porter Jr. And I'm going to go over what I think this Rockets rotation looks like. I don't think there's a lot of changes to what this team looks like right now. Let's get into it. We're going over positions. Starting lineup: point guard Fred VanVleet. Nothing changes here. Shooting guard Jalen Green. Small forward Dillon Brooks. Power forward Jabari Smith Jr. Center Alperen Sengun. Nothing changes in the starting lineup. All right. When I'm talking about the bench, this is not in the order of like 6th man, 7th man, 8th man, 9th man, 10th man. This is out of position off the bench. Backup point guard Amen Thompson. Backup shooting guard Reggie Bullock. Backup small forward Tari Eason. Backup power forward Cam Whitmore or Jae'Sean Tate. Just depends who plays better. Probably will be Cam Whitmore. So I'm going with Cam Whitmore as the backup power forward. Backup center Jock Landale. All right, and then here is the rest of the fillers down the depth chart. 11th man Jae'Sean Tate. 12th man Jeff Green. 13th man Aaron Holiday. And 14th man Boban Marjanovic. And I wonder who would be the 15th guy to make the roster, because 15 guys can make the roster on standard contracts. So there would be one more player to make the roster on a standard contract. Could that be Nate Hinton or Jermaine Samuels? 2 guys that are on Exhibit 10 contracts trying to make the roster. We'll see. But I think this is a really good signing for the Houston Rockets. I can't wait to see what Reggie does off the bench for the Rockets, and I think he's going to bring a lot of good things in. This team struggled with 3-point shooting, and I think he's a good 3-point shooter. I think somebody he can help off the bench is Tari Eason. I'm not going to lie. Those 2 guys' games, Tari Eason reminds me a little bit of Reggie Bullock, and I think Bullock can help him a little bit. I think Bullock, not only is he coming in, he's a guy who has 10 years of experience. He's not only going to be another guy like Jeff Green and Fred VanVleet and Dillon Brooks and Boban Marjanovic, and Jock Landale as well, all these new guys that are helping the younger guys. He's going to do that as well, so that's going to be great. But he's also going to be a key part to this team off the bench. So I can't wait to see what he does for this Rockets team off the bench. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoy them. Thoughts. Peace out. Go Rockets.